Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I want to show you a beautiful triangle scarf. So today you see lovely colors. We have a little bit of lavender purple, then we have these minty shades, a little bit of gray. So we're doing trebles and chains today. It's going to be super simple and pretty fast. So if you want to see how you can do this and what I used for it, stay tuned. So you guys, here is my yarn. So you see here, it's a pretty interesting ball this time, and you can see the colors that we have on here on the label. It's called the UFO Specials, so it has UFO themed colors. And you can see here, it's for a 5 to 6 millimeter crocheting hook, and it's 100% acrylic. It's 200 grams and 459 meters. Let's see what else we have on here. Yeah, so you see the colors, it's pretty flat, the ball, and I actually like the way it looks. I think this is all the info that we need, so I'm gonna take the label out, or actually cut it out. Oh, it's taped together, that's why it didn't budge. Okay, so we're starting from the inside as always. Here is my beginning thread. And I have my 6 millimeter crocheting hook. So this is a pretty thin yarn for a 6 millimeter hook, so let's see how well this works. So let's get started. We're going to do a slip knot first. And this time we're going to do a ring. So you're going to keep this a little bit looser than what you would usually tighten right now. So here we're going to do, so take the yarn around your finger, and then we want to do 4 chains, 3 for the height and 1 for the distance. And then we're going to do a treble into the ring itself. And then we're going to do 2 more, so it's going to be 4 total. I have to notice the yarn is pretty smooth and it's really great to work with. Okay, so here we have the 4 trebles. So now we're going to do 3 chains, and then we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to do 4 trebles through 2 and then through 2 again, and that way you get a treble. Actually, we're doing 3 this time, so we have the 2 packets done, and then we do another chain and we do another treble. There we go. So I actually started the same way as I stopped. So I had 4 chains here, 3 to replace the first treble, and then 1 for the distance, and here I ended with the chain and the treble on the other side. So that's how we get it to be symmetrical. And then we can pull this tight and get our triangle shape already. And yeah, it's gonna grow bigger and bigger, so we can get started with row number 2. So you see how pretty this is already, and this is definitely thanks to the yarn, but we're gonna keep working on it so that we can see all of the colors and the way it's gonna look in the end. So we're gonna do again 4 chains for the height. So again, 3 to replace the treble, 1 for the distance. And then here in this little spot, I'm going to do a 3 treble packet. So that's what I'm calling them. But the 3 trebles are going into the same spot. Then a chain to skip over the next 3 trebles that we did on the bottom, and then we're doing again 3 on top. And since I'm at the tip, I'm again doing 3 chains and then again 3 trebles into the same spot. So that's how our tip grows. Then a chain, and I'm almost at the end, so again 3 trebles, a chain, and one last treble. And yeah, this is what we have now. So we started with 4 chains and we're ending with 1 chain and a treble, which is the equal size of 3 or 4 chains. Yeah, so this is the end. Now we can get started with our row number 3. So you see how big this already is, and it's looking lovely. I can't wait for the first color change. So you can see here how much our triangle already grew just by doing 2 rows. So now we're going to do 4 chains again for the height, and then we're going to turn and we're going to start all over with 3 trebles afterwards. Afterwards, a chain, skip the 3 bottom trebles and do 3 trebles more. So after each of these 3-piece structures, you're going to have 1 chain, and then in the middle or at the very tip of our triangle, you're going to do that doubled with 3 chains in between to make it grow on each side equally. But other than that, it's always 3 trebles and a chain, and the number of these pockets is going to increase with every row that we do. I think we're having a slight color change. It's getting a little bit lighter. Chain, and we're almost done. 3 trebles, a chain, a treble, and then we're done. And we're finished with row 3. So you see here we have 3 pockets on the one side and 3 on the other, so a total of 6. So we had 2, and then we had 4, and now we have 6. So it's going to keep increasing by 2 on each side, or 2 in each row and 1 on each side. And yeah, you can see the slight color change here. I think it looks really wonderful. The texture is really great. And yeah, I'll be back with a little update. Okay, you guys, so this is what I have. I did about the half of my entire ball, and it's getting a little messy. So I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm just gonna make a new ball out of this, just so everything doesn't get tied up and I don't get knots where I don't want them. So that's gonna be a couple more minutes, but it's gonna help me make everything neat and knot free. So yeah, you can see the colors that we have already. I'm going to show you that really quick, and then I'm going to show you the finished scarf. But this is very soft already and really pretty. So I'm pretty excited to see the whole thing finished. But yeah, I wanted to show you what I have for now, and I hope you can see all of the wonderful shades that we have on here. It's a pretty light scarf as well this time. So it's going to be wonderful to wear, especially now in the spring where you don't want it too warm, but you still want to have something around your neck. So I'm going to do a bit more, and then I'll be back when I have the entire scarf all done. So in the meantime, I'm done with my scarf. I have just a tiny bit left over, and yeah, I don't think I have enough for an entire new row, but I think the size is pretty nice already. So yeah, I measured this, and the length on the longest side is 180 centimeters, so pretty long. And you see the awesome colors here. It looks great. So now what I'm going to do is shorten this thread and pull it out. There we go. So now I'm pulling this out, and I'm just going to tighten it a little bit to make sure everything stays in place. So now what we want to do is just weave that in, as well as the beginning where we started our magic ring. And apart from that, we are done. So I hope you guys like the way this looks. I'm going to show you an overview of all of the colors and shades that we have today. I think it looks wonderful, and it's a really cute pattern. It looks really cool. So the purple and the minty shade work really well together, something I didn't expect, but it really looks wonderful. It's pretty loose due to the pattern, but the structure is still really nice, meaning that the texture is really soft. And yeah, I hope you guys like the way it looks. If you would like to see more from our channel, feel free to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you have any comments, feel free to post them below the video, and you can let us know that you like this video by shooting a thumbs up. So I hope to see you in one of my next projects, and until then, I wish you a wonderful day. Bye!